Hi, it's me, Miss Souza. Today we're going to make a 3D color wheel. But before we get into the color wheel, it's a good time to talk about the colors that we will see in the color wheel. It's a little bit like a math problem. You add a little of one color and then you subtract another. And you add and subtract and you go back and forth. The first color is red. Then you add a little orange to that and you have red-orange. And you subtract the red and you have orange. Then if you add a little yellow, you have yellow-orange. Take away that orange and you only have yellow. Now we're going to add in some green and you have yellow-green. Take away the yellow and you only have green. Add in some blue and you have blue-green. Now we're going to take away the green and all you have left is blue. We're going to add in some violet now with blue-violet. Take away the blue and you've got violet. Now we come back to red. Adding a little red to the violet will give us with red-violet. And then it starts all back over again. So here are all the colors laid out for you. Pause it if you need to and take a look. You will need the following supplies. Worksheet, which is located on Blackboard in the STEAM section. Crayons, paper clips, and scissors. So I wanted to point out that the worksheet in my demonstration does not read correctly. I've edited it here in this little screen capture so you can see how it should read. Your worksheet is correct. Number 1, color circles as instructed. Number 2, cut out 4 circles. The demonstration is in the correct order, so everything should be fine. I just wanted you to know that I made a little oops. You will need all 4 circles for this project, and you will need to color on both sides. On the first circle, the front side will be yellow-orange and red-orange. The back side will be orange. On the second circle, the front side will be yellow and green, and the back side will be yellow-green. On the third circle, the front side will be blue-violet and blue-green. The back side will be blue. And on the fourth circle, the front side will be red and violet. The back side will be red-violet. Remember, violet is another word for purple. Let's start on the front. The line for coloring 2 colors is a little dashed line, a very thin dashed line. There's only one of them on each circle. I started by tracing along that line. That way, I know where to color. Begin coloring. As I continue coloring the other circles, I can be reminded that I am able to color outside of the lines because I will be cutting out the circles after I'm done coloring. As you begin working on the back, you might start wondering, where is the circle? And I will remind you to hold it up to the light where you can see the outline from the front side. Isn't that a good trick? So just a reminder, this is what we want our front to look like. This is what we'd want our back to look like before we start cutting. Just a couple of safety reminders about scissors. Stay on the line and keep the blade of the scissors away from your fingers. This is the back. This is the front. Let's pay quick attention to the long dashed lines. That is where we'll be doing our folding. Your first fold will be in the opposite direction of the color divide. Press hard. So basically you want to see a half circle. One part of it is green. The other part is yellow, or whatever color your circle is. All right, pay close attention. See these little dashed lines? They were the longer dashed lines. This is where the fold will go. You will take one side and touch it to the dashed line. Then you will take the other side and touch it to the other dashed line. You are making little pizza pieces. Fold them over and over to get them nice and crisp. Open it up. You'll see that you have pizza slices. Fold it the other direction. This just ensures that your pizza slices are nice and crisp, like crispy pizza, except what we're trying to do is get nice, hard folds. No, this is not an optical illusion. Yes, you are going to fold it this way. Isn't that crazy? It looks like an hourglass or almost like a little bow tie. I will show you in depth how this is going to happen. After you fold it, you will put a paper clip right where Miss Souza is pinching. You will do that on all 4 circles. Okay, I know, it doesn't seem fair, but that is how you fold it. All right, are you ready? Second circle. We will fold it just like before, in half so that we see 1 part blue, 1 part purple, or again, whichever color your circle is. We are going to want to make pizza slices. So you're going to take and make sure that your side touches that longer dashed line. You have 2 little pizza slices. Aren't they cute? Then you will unfold it, and now you want the other side to touch that dashed line. Again, 2 little pizza slices. But hey, if you open it up, you'll have 3 and another 3, which makes 6. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Remember to reinforce the folds so that they are nice and crisp. Here is where I'm going to show you how to fold this. All right, pay close attention. Then you will place a paper clip right where Miss Souza is pinching. Ooh, what a pretty little collection of bow ties. Are you ready to put them together into our 3-dimensional color wheel? All right, here we go. Remember before when I talked about all the colors and how they fit together? Well, I'm going to leave that down at the bottom here for your reference. First, we want to find the red, orange, and the orange sections. And we are going to paper clip them together like this. Where Miss Souza is pinching is where I'm going to stick 1 paper clip. I'm making what might look like a little bowl. This is where my second paper clip will go. And each time I attach a new section, I am putting 2 paper clips on. Kind of almost like a fortune teller, kind of, if you were to flip it upside down. 2 pieces connected, 1 little bowl. All right, let's look for the next color. I see yellow, orange, and I will need to find the yellow section. I will paper clip them right here where Miss Souza is pinching with 1 paper clip. So now I made 2 little bowls, but I need to attach the other part right there with my second paper clip for the 3rd piece. Here we go. That looks kind of cool, right? 2 little bowls, 3 pieces. Okay, it's time to attach the 4th section. It's easiest to start on the purple side. I'm looking for the violet and the blue violet, and I'm paper clipping 1 piece of that. I am then going to attach the second paper clip, just like I did with all the other sections. Again, I found the blue violet and the violet pieces. I still haven't paper clipped my second paper clip yet. There we go. Second paper clip. Now this is where it doesn't necessarily get tricky. You just got to be careful. I'm going to take a third paper clip now, and I need to connect them together. So it's a matter of fidgeting with the paper a little bit, and I apologize that it's out of frame. But basically, I'm just stretching it very slowly. As you can see here, I'm going to attach the third paper clip, but I'm not putting the fourth one in yet, and this is why. The fourth paper clip will come in just a second. So the fourth paper clip would finish that little bowl, but I'm going to take a paper clip attached to a piece of string, and I'm going to push it down in between the pieces, and I'm going to let the paper clip stick in there. Not there. I don't want it to go between the pieces. I want it to sit kind of in the middle of all four pieces put together. And again, this is actually so that I can hang it. So the fourth paper clip to get this whole thing stuck together, this is where you've got to be slow, and I'm just pulling them together, and the paper clips are shifting the paper ever so slowly. Now they touch, and I can finish that fourth little bowl. And there we go. My three-dimensional color wheel is all together. And then I just spent a little time kind of finessing it, shifting things a little bit, making it, there we go, shifting a little bit of paper. This is a perfect example why I did not use a stapler. If I used a stapler, it would be pretty permanent, and I wouldn't be able to shift those little pieces of paper around to finesse it and make it actually stretch from one side to the other. Paper wouldn't be able to shift that way if it was stapled. So here's my color wheel. I can hang it because of that little piece of yarn. I want to show you real quick how that little paper clip works. So it's wedged in between there. Do you see it? There it is. That's the paper clip that has the yarn attached. I pull the paper clip all the way through, and it gets caught so that I can hang it up. That's it. That is the finished 3D color wheel. I hope you enjoyed it. You might have needed some help, but you persevered and you got it done. Look how cool it looks. I also hope you learned a little bit more about colors and how they all fit together in one color wheel. Be sure to check Miss Susa's YouTube channel at least twice a week. There's always something new to do and always something new to explore. See you next time.